You are tuned in to the Remnant Broadcast Station, where we deliver good news that you can use. We cover live interviews, spiritual messages, and inspirational music to edify the body. Those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying unto the church through your host, the Remnant. What's happening, y'all? I love God. I love this beautiful day He has made. And I love each one of you, my Father's children. Well, y'all know what today is. This is the day that we discuss topics that are controversial and that are hindering the growth of the people of God.
Tell it all Tuesday.
Today we are discussing who's the greatest in the kingdom. You know, this is a topic that we don't even have to go deep on. This mindset of being the greatest is placed in us as children, and also something that we teach our children. Now, it more than likely starts out with the intentions of helping to encourage people not to be timid or afraid nor inferior. You know, I have always been grateful for my upbringing because I was always told as a child that no one was better than me, but I surely wasn't better than anyone else. This teaching stuck with me even till today, which has allowed me to boldly be able to speak to a room full of scholars or a room full of thugs. It really doesn't matter. But where we must be careful is to ensure that we bring a balance when we're teaching this and or when we receive accolades from others that's trying to convince us that we are something grand. Because if this mindset is not properly planted, then what ends up happening is that you get a child and or an adult who grows up not knowing how to deal with defeat when it comes. Let's just think about it for a moment. Have you ever saw a child that acts out or want to fight if they don't win a game? What about an adult that starts hating or trying to sabotage what you have going on because you got the promotion at the job instead of them? These types of reactions are more than not caused by the misconception that is planted as a child, which causes a person to have a sense of entitlement or think they deserve a certain thing or special treatment. Maybe it's because of their last name, financial status, degree, title, position, or my favorite one to laugh at, those that think they're entitled because of how cute they are. Be serious. Listen to what the words of Jesus declares that were recorded in Matthew 23, verses 11 through 12. The greatest among you will be your servant. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. See, there's a big difference in believing you will receive something by faith versus believing you just deserve something. You must keep things in the right perspective and not allow this spirit of manipulation and sense of entitlement to lead you to a place where others hate to see you coming. Because, hey, listen, no matter who you are or who you think you are, if people can't tell you what they really think about you or your idea or something you and I both know you are out of order on, if they seemingly back down and yield the floor to you and what you have to say all the time, and you stand there like you're the queen of the now or Jesus himself, they are not doing this because you are so great or grand, but more than likely because you are weak and can't handle taking advice or great ideas from anyone but yourself. So they have grown weary or tired of trying to help you truly get to where you need to be. Now, once again, you can look at this passage whichever way you want, either the servant being the greatest or the so-called greatest becoming the servant. But it plainly says the greatest among you will be your servant. The greatest among you will be your servant. For those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. In other words, you start talking about how great you are going to be humbled. If someone else wants to exalt you, then that's fine. Scripture says we should exalt one another, but don't let it go to your head and don't start thinking, well, yeah, I'm great. I deserve this, that, or the other. I am the finest thing that ever walked the earth. I am the smartest. Y'all get me? Being humble is not an action per se. It doesn't mean you walk around timid or acting like you are afraid to speak up or walk in your authority. But it is a mindset that says, hey, I understand that other people live on this planet besides me. They're praying, hoping, and believing by faith just like I am. Someone posed a question to me years ago that truly made me think about some things. What if only one position opens up in a company where you work, and you and another person are up for the promotion? Y'all both have the same credentials, work ethics, and belief system. Both have families, mouths to feed, both love God deeply, etc. Who should get the promotion? Listen, no matter where you are in life, stay humble. Trust me, you still shining, baby. Give somebody else accolades when they deserve it. Trust me, it doesn't take anything away from you and who you are. And be grateful that God does not give us what we truly deserve, because it may not go down the way you think. Hey, it's y'all girl, The Remnant. Love y'all. Enjoy this day. This station is endorsed by Dr. Samuel A. Wilson Sr., pastor of Community Christian Fellowship Ministries of Detroit, Michigan.